7 minutes commercial free. Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles and Rosenberg. Casto Facto. I want to know. I want to know if you have the Meek Mill prepared to play for the people.
I do.
All right. 800-223-9797. At this point, everybody in the room has heard the Meek Mill response to Drake's back-to-back. I think if we play the Meek Mill, then we should play the Drake back-to-back after that, so we just give context to all the hard-working people who ain't got time to be on social media and every blog because they have children and actually a life.
Wait, you're trying to tell me that not every single person spent a combined 10 hours waiting to hear
Flex to play the song and then for it to play and then why it went and analyzed it and tweeted about it? I would say that there's a majority of people, because I've seen the research, 85% of people in this country damn near work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They have to commute. They have bills to pay.
Well, they should get the priorities in order.
But that's why we're here.
The question is, and we asked it last hour, and I'm going to ask it again. Did Meek Mill do his job? Because I don't want to get into people analyzing favorite song, et cetera, because that gets into the better beat, the better this, leave that to the professionals that do that. For you fans and for fans like us, did Meek Mill do his job? Casto Facto.
As hard as it is for me to say this, I would say no. I'll tell you why. Meek, he's playing around too much, man. You can't play around with this. You gotta come. He didn't rap enough. You know what he did? You know those Indiana Jones movies when the guys come out swinging the swords and doing tricks and throwing them behind the back? And then that's what he
Jones
did.
Just pulled out the joint.
Exactly.
And was like, pow.
All you had to do was pull out the pow. That's it. Stop swinging the swords, man. Just go.
Shawnee Culture.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm not satisfied.
That's how I feel too. I'm not satisfied.
I'm not satisfied.
So maybe Meek is not done. We'll get to you, Rosenberg, because you're some sort of a lyrical analytics person. So you're a rap linguistics person.
I'll tell you what though. That second part sound like something.
Yes, that's what I'm waiting for too.
That second part sound like something.
So we all agree that Meek Mill's not done.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Meek Mill on. We'll take some calls. 9-7, what's your name?
Benny G from North Connecticut.
All right, talk about it. Meek Mill do his job or nah?
Hell nah, that was weak, E.
Oh, man, damn. Thank you, bro. Hi, 9-7. Hello, who this?
What's going on? This is Alex from New Jersey.
All right, Meek Mill do his job or nah?
Hell no, man.
Damn, he said the exact same thing as the last.
He spent too much time waiting for the reference tracks. That's exactly why he took so much time, man.
Oh, he wanted those references to go in line with his diss, so it all lined up against Drake.
He was waiting for too much dirt. He needed to come with a banger, bruh.
Well, I think too, part of this discussion, Meek threw it out there, basically challenged Drake to a duel. You don't write. Drake responds rather immediately with 2 songs that, from what we know now, he wrote. Then Meek comes back with something that the last 2 callers are saying is not quite what needed to be the response, and he didn't do his job. For me, and then when you look at Drake being the larger brand, the larger star in hip-hop, more sales, more albums, more hits, more touring, more everything, you gotta take Drake out. It would be like going in the ring with Floyd Mayweather and only winning 1 round. You gotta knock the champ down. Jerome from Brooklyn, did Meek Mill do his job or not?
Not at all. Not at all. And I knew that was going to happen because there's no coming back from what the...
Well, now everybody wants to be Cleo, Miss Cleo, and some sort of psychic. I knew. You're a Drake fan. Stop it.
No, I'm not a Drake fan. I used to count on Drake all the time. All right, well, you got to give credit where credit is due.
Fair enough.
You pretty much killed me.
Pretty much. All right. Thanks for your call. I need another call. I need another bet. Yo, where the Meek fans? Come on. We ain't no Meek fans?
No, not one. Come on.
I think the Meek fans are kind of quiet.
No. Where's a Meek fan?
They ain't got nothing to say.
Meek didn't do nothing.
Everybody say no.
No. Damn. All right, play it again then.
You hope you're going to find fans now? All I can think about, Ebro, when you hear that end part
is where is this going?
No, and as much as I love the Undertaker bells, that should have been the beginning. That is the beginning.
Yep.
This
You
is
wish
that
you would've
Ja
came out
Rule that
swinging
50
from the
Cent.
beginning, right?
Yeah, that's
the song.
He sounds clear. It sounds direct. It sounds like we're going for it. The whole part.
So maybe Meek isn't done.
Okay, so I agree that Meek isn't done. And I need to speak very slowly because, like we've been establishing all day, there are levels to the human brain, and a lot of people aren't very smart. So I need everyone to listen to the whole sentence here. Drake is decidedly winning still. Not even a question. And last night didn't make it much closer, right? Like if it was a basketball game, Drake is currently up in this game by 15 points. It's not over, but he's up pretty comfortably, right?
But he started the game as the leader because of several factors. He started at, even when Meek started this issue, Drake was already in the lead.
Yep. Well, Meek comes out and starts the fight, right? He's like, hey, you, I'm picking a fight with you. And Drake, the favorite, who people always think is soft for whatever reason they do, he comes out, dunk, three-pointer, dunk, gets a lead, right? Now Meek has a lot of hype, a lot to prove.
And remember, people confuse being able to fight or being tough with skill, right? And using the basketball analogy, just because you can fight don't mean you got skills on the basketball court. Just because you can fight and you've done things in your life and been through some things doesn't mean you're the nicest with the microphone.
And in this case, Meek had a lot to prove, and last night did not give us enough. I sum it up like this. My wife and I have barely gotten to talk this week. We've been so busy. I was filling her in on everything. I played her the Drake in the car on the way home. So then we're waiting together to hear the song. Song comes on. She's like getting dressed in the closet, blah, blah. And she comes out after it plays and she was like, that was it?
Well,
and I was like,
listen, we love your wife. She's not the deciding factor.
No, but it's song. No, she's not. But my point is, even from a distance, if you just heard it real quick, you go. Her logic was that wasn't enough. That didn't sound like it.
But from you, Rosenberg, you're not listening from a distance. You're in. You've seen this before. You've lived this before. Your existence in this game is based around lyrics, bars, people that have them. Continue down the path of analyzing where we're at in this Drake Meek thing.
So the door is still slightly open. We need to hear what that second part was from Meek.
That's going to be the deciding factor for you?
That part, but by the way, that part has to be now earth-shattering just for Meek to try to tie things up. Because last night, the consensus is when you looked at the world from both idiots and smart people, not enough. It wasn't quite enough. It was too convoluted. As you said earlier on the show, we didn't get that coherent, cohesive thought. Drake kept it simple. He delivered just... That's why I kept telling these kids, oh, this isn't the greatest battle record I've ever heard. It wasn't. Drake's battle record was good. It wasn't the greatest, but it was cohesive. It made sense. He delivered points that made you go, oh, is this a world tour? Your girls tour? Oh... Meek, he's just saying like, oh, you got peed on. Like, we don't understand. We don't get the reference. We don't know. We weren't there. So, it's not over. We need to hear that second part, but it doesn't look good.
I agree with your analytics there.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I don't want to be on
done. You know, in any rap battle that I've seen in my life, beginning with Kool Moe D and LL Cool J, that was the first one I actually paid attention to. It came down to who made the best songs every single time. There was the moment with Hove and Nas where Not Ether was a and Jay made a misstep.
Super ugly.
Super ugly. In retrospect, when you listen to Takeover versus Ether, Takeover's the better song, even though Ether is still...
But Jay-Z got... People put a battery in his back because Ether got them so pumped up, and then he took the misstep.
That's right.
So as of right now, by the way, if you're Drake, until Meek comes with something else, if Drake's sitting on another record, he doesn't have to put it out yet. He can just sit and wait. He does not need to put it on the record.
And in this game of rap and business and music, which we're all paying attention to, Drake currently is in the best financial and business situation, which... from what I'm hearing rumblings of, will become a part of this dialogue. Is not just, oh, okay, so we did the bars thing. Meek, you had your opportunity to come with your bars. Now it's going to go into, all right, who's really in control in this game of their destiny? Because in the Hove Nas thing, it was a similar situation. Who owned their publishing? Who actually had the biggest bank account and could control their destiny, their touring, right? Who controlled their ability to put out albums when they want to and at their leisure, right? This weekend's OVO Fest.
The 6th annual.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that is going to become a part of this dialogue as we watch this thing. And it was the same thing in the Jay Nas thing. It was also the same thing in the 50 Cent Ja thing. Because, you know, Ja was killing it with hits. 50 started hitting him. And then 50 not only took him out with the music, but then came with the business after that, using the J blueprint to be like, yo, hold up. Let me control my business, my merch, my business dealings, and really finish this thing the way it needs to be.
And you're saying that the guy who has a deal with Apple, Sprite, the NBA, and God knows how many
OVO merch,
Jordan
Brand, yep.
You think he's in control?
Currently.
He's doing all right.
But that'll become a part of the conversation.
Interesting.